Hello, it's CGB here. I'm back. We are doing zombies. Once again, third time out. A few small adjustments to the deck, which if you haven't seen the first video, you can go back and watch more of the deck discussion, but we made some changes. This is a big one. I need a way to mitigate the land flood. I need a way to combat the control decks. This is the best way to do it, especially when you have a whole bunch of bodies. So I tried to get away from just putting Copter in every deck, but this is one deck where I think it just needs it. I think if you're not doing it, you're doing it wrong because there's no adequate replacement. The 2-drops, there just aren't enough of them, and you got to mitigate that flood. The flood in this deck is intense. Also, on kind of the combating control route, we got in these never to returns so that we can just, boom, your Planeswalker's gone. Plus, we have the return side to make more zombies, get more zombie triggers. They weren't in there before because I felt the deck was removal heavy, but I think the right kind of removal makes it okay. This leaves us at 3 Fatal Pushes, 2 Dark Salvos, 2 Anguish Unmakings, excuse me, and 2 Nevers. Angel of Invention and the second Westvale Abbey got cut. It's confirmed we drew too many lands, and we drew Abbey multiple times and never flipped it, so not going to run 25 lands, going to stick to 24. Angel of Invention was okay, but I decided that I'd rather have Smuggler's Copter and a focus on the earlier game. And we went down to 1 Gravedigger as well, also trying to make room for Copter. So Angel of Invention stayed out, Archangel Avacyn stayed in. That makes sense to me right now, as protecting your zombie board at that stage of the game is huge. And now we're on 24 land, so plenty of tuning in this deck this week. Not as much on the ramp deck last week, as it was just tons of fun. But zombies, man, the meta, whenever it goes the control route, things get saucy. So let's go see what the world of Steam has in store for us today. And we'll just wait on our players to join a match. And that'll be fine. What's going on today? At the time I'm recording this, we're about 3 hours away from a stream to talk about the Arena beta. And hopefully that will have some real answers to all the questions us Duels players have had since they announced they weren't going to update the game no more. Mainly, when do we get to play this Arena thing? And what's that going to be like? So that's going to happen today. I'm sure you can find that on the Wizards YouTube page by the time you see this. Maybe I'll put up my own video just recapping what it is, what it means, what, and that'll be fun. We'll see. We'll see if there's enough news to even make it worth it, or if it's just more like, we're going to have a beta. Yeah, we know. Watami, rank 40. We're on the play. He's sleeveless. How dare you leave the house without sleeves? What if air touches your digital cards? All right. This needs a swamp. Pretty bad. But if we get a swamp, things are okay. And if we don't, we have Crypt Breaker. So we can crank out some zombos. We have Crypt Breaker and a Selfless Spirit. That can make it hard to get rid of this if he doesn't have the right removal in the right spot. And then this can maybe draw a lot of cards, make life beautiful. Okie dokes, what you doing? It's always a little disruptive when that turn 1 Crypt Breaker happens. Opponents are like, how do I kill it? Throws off my curve. I was going to play this tap land and then play my turn 2 awesome thing. Or maybe they don't have the removal spell, but they're stuck on the tap land. Oh, it sucks. Hey! Perfect. Now we got the Selfless Protection. Selfless Protection Agency over here. A lightning rod, a flag bearer, if you will. Gonna D up, help Crypt Breaker make some zombos, get this thing running. I wonder if I'm even gonna play Liliana next turn or if I'd rather make zombies. Depends what I draw. If I draw a creature, I can discard it to Crypt Breaker, get it back with Liliana. Value. Dragoon! Bring forth the Dragoon. Madness outlets are annoying. Am I just supposed to kill that thing? I don't know. Gives him a way to do all his madnessy vampire things. Usually if you just kill the outlet, you at least buy a turn or two. But Anguish Unmaking is an expensive way to do that. Well, the AI is taking over. Perhaps he'll just discard his whole hand. We can hope. Not today. Okay. I think... Okay. Get in my head. It's tempting to just anguish this and go on with life, but it's not the greatest of trades, really. I guess I'll see if he wants to trade his Selfless Spirit for it. That could be interesting. I could also trade the Crypt Breaker for it. Ooh, but I love my Crypt Breaker. But then I can just get it back the next turn. That's actually pretty good as long as he doesn't have a way to instantly kill Liliana. I could even sack my Spirit to support the Crypt Breaker if I wanted. But I don't think that's it. Ooh, I love my Crypt Breaker though. Gonna admit, I don't know about this, but I'm feeling it. I just feel like it's right. It gets the madness thing off the board. We don't give up our removal spell in case he slams something like an Olivia. And we have a Lily. We have an active Lily who can just get the Crypt Breaker right back. It feels like that's a good call, but... Okay, he's just straight up bolting this. 3 damage. Yep. He's just throwing a lightning bolt at Liliana. Well, could be worse. Now I don't get my Crypt Breaker back right away. We'll see if I live to regret these things. The choices I've made. Tick it up. Let's deploy the copter. And swing with the Spirit. Now, should I be thinking haste? I think I'm just thinking burn. Of course, haste, though, is a thing. Olivia's... Do I want to lose my Liliana to Olivia's Bloodsworn? No, I do not. I can wait a turn. I don't need to be in a rush. No reason to be in a huge rush. It'll feel bad if he just burns her out, but there's plenty of cards where may as well D up. My tribe will be a stronger tribe in the late game. Vampires, they on a clock. They got to be pretty fast. They have to get to work early. They can't show up for the party at 4 a.m. The sun's coming up at 6. All right, that's got some madness, but I can target that. Then he'll probably use it to temper. Let's just make that happen. If he's got temper, I lose Lily anyway. Nope. Okay, just cycling, no madness, love it. I could have targeted this thing. Maybe that was the right one, but I don't know. This one is madness, or menace, seemed like it would get to Lily easier. I don't know. I'm really tempted to just hold up a removal spell in this turn. It feels like something's about to happen, whereas if I can keep her around for another turn and she kills this, I'm in great shape. And the only way I can really mess that up is by tapping out and doing things I don't have to do. So I'm just going to pass. Five mana, there it is. The youths. I had a feeling. Okay. Well, now I gotta kill that anyway, but that's life. Crew up. See if we can draw a better... See if we can draw a Fatal Push here. That is not a Fatal Push. He's going to have no board. That makes Binding Mummy just a grizzly bear. So we'll go indestructible, and we'll Anguish Unmake this thing. And yeah, I should have killed this last turn. The Neo Knight wouldn't have been nearly as scary this turn, so slight mistake. At least we didn't compound it. We navigated through it. Alright, so now we can play our Wayward Servant. Kick down. Get back the Crypt Breaker. And I am just gonna stay on defense. More hasty stuff, right? Hasty stuff, bad. I think I can just play a long game. My Zombos are good at that. My hand's just amazing if we find another land. He wants to Looming Spires my Crypt Breaker. Thank you. I accept your blessing. Alright, he's passing. So we can presume he's out of hasty threats now. That's a good draw. Play those, draw a card. Just ticking this to nowhere. Alright, I'm taking him to Value Town. We're just gonna start going card draw mode, even though I could be beating him up. Ah, there's a temper. Okay. And he goes for Lily. That's depressing. We worked so hard to keep you alive, but you will not be forgotten, Liliana. You put in work. You put in work, lady. Let's get our cards going. Yes. Bring me more zombies. Yes. This is great. Let's do it. Windmill slam. Double drains. Now I'm not worried about cards no more. Let's get the beats going. We got a 2-turn clock of beat down. Let's just do it. Yeah, we got a great hand, so I'm sure I'm looting whatever I draw. But now I've got a return in my graveyard. And, oh yeah, that's just lethal. Sloppy, sloppy. Let me get the yawns out. Sorry. Hope I didn't make you tired wherever you are in the world. Oh, Lord. So we asserted dominance over the vampire tribe. Liliana showed Olivia who the boss is on Innistrad. It's all good. Who will be next? It is Flame 016, rocking the 39. Let's see if you left house with your sleeves on. Nope. More naked cards. It's got Crypt Breaker, so I keep it. Uh-oh. He wants to be the aggro, does he? All right, top card of the deck. Let's go. Thank you. I needed something like that. So I don't like playing Crypt Breaker turn 1 here. I may have to play it on turn 2 to then get into Lord of the Accursed or Anguish Unmaking. It's gonna be slow. Let's hope our opponent isn't just straight up Heart of Kirin. Hold your breath. No artifact. Maybe there is life out there. Although this makes me think our Crypt Breaker is just going to die as soon as I play it. Unless he's got something post-combat. Practicing pro sequencing while I'm tapped out. Nope. Yeah, we're probably playing Crypt Breaker right into a removal spell. Oh well. C'est la vie. Not the way I like to do my business. No! But, you know, had to get it out of there somehow or else it would hit something else. That's the way it works. Ooh, no land? Just skipping straight in? Okay. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go get Swamp. Black mana. A lot more uses for it than white mana in the deck. If you have 2 white sources, you're probably good. Unlikely you'll need a 3rd. All right, so who's next to the slaughter? Or we could hold up the Anguish, but I just don't see it. I think we just got to put this down. It may die. It may die. But so be it. Uh-oh. Rough draw on that side of the table. What is going on with the hand? I'm guessing some Aether Sphere Harvesters? Some Thopter Engineers? Things of that nature? I wonder if he's just sitting on removal on me. Oh, let's see what he does. Gonna throw the book at him. If he wants to kill that, it puts me off of my 5-drops for another turn, which is sad, but I think I'll get there. I'm not in danger of dying right now. Okay, he's gonna take it on the chin. All right. So he really is on 0 playables right now. No removal spells, no artifacts, no creatures, no lands. But he just drew something. There was that little pause there, you saw it. There was something he can play there. All right. Get in there, zombie. Anything? Here it comes. All right. Time for the WTF moment of the day. Ah. Pay 0, pay 0. Good call. Now you've got some energy, but I still got my zombie lowered. And next turn I got Dark Salvo Crypt Breaker. And he's gonna send it my way. Tokens, kill that thing. And the slaughter continues. Small risk that you can kill my a zombie and make my Avacyn flip, but then I'm confident Avacyn will just kill him if that's what happens. Avacyn wiping your own board can be sad. Of course, we could always Anguish Unmake it in response. Just get more out of our Anguish Unmaking. All right, this game's definitely over. It was probably over a turn or two ago, but we'll finish out with some free cards off the top, because who doesn't love a good card? And then we'll set up for the Stevens. Stevens beats. Beat the black-red pile of Inventor's Apprentice and 2 Harness Lightnings versus a good draw. Not a most compelling matchup. Sorry about that, but hopefully we'll get a third one that is a bit more intense, a bit more dramatic. What could we battle? Haven't battled any Team or Energy in like an hour, so maybe someone will play that. Maybe some black-white tokens. This looks like, what? This is Arlen in a cemetery, swampy thing. Not a cemetery, swamp. Rundown farmhouse. Jund, Colin Jund, mid-range, planeswalker, controlio. Or a Biamamo. I don't know. Names. At least you know how to leave the house with your clothes on. Put some sleeves on those cards. I swear I just hit this button. I'm so scared now to mulligan. I'm so scared it's going to double mulligan me. Okay. Whew. I got to mulligan this anyway, though, I think. I mean, how good is Copter? I've lost with hands like this plenty of times. But Copter can get us out of it. Here we go. Here it begins. Is this the same thing I did with Gideon yesterday? Did I screw up again? I should definitely mulligan that hand. I think I was tilted by when I hit it and it didn't mulligan for a long time. Oh boy. It's going to be like that, is it? Heart of Kieran. All right. 2 straight lands off the top. This is a scientifically proven anomaly that always happens in duels. And he's tapping out. Okay. Ooh, he can just crew up the heart. I can't even attack. I'm bricked. I'm totally brick walled. All right, come on, Fatal Push. Where are you at? 3 straight lands off the top. Dead as a doornail. I guess we have to get on the board. We gotta do something. Doing nothing ain't good enough. But man, that Heart of Kieran is gonna wreck. And it's no fault but my own. I talked about learning not to keep these hands yesterday. Look at that curve. Oh, living the dream. Against a mana flood opponent, this is exactly what you want. Come on, Fatal Push, where are you at? And why isn't he just punching me for 4 here? Why the hell not? Oh, I guess he loves his planeswalkers that much. Well, there you go. Did it. Lucky, lucky. I would rather be lucky than good. He should crew off of this one. Let's see if he does. Because if this dies, he's going to lose this anyway. Let's see what he crews off. He does crew off of it. Well done. All right, let's get our loot on. There we go. I'm not quite dead. Maybe we'll even get better. 1 down. And we got the vent. God, what a ridiculous draw, though. Like 4 straight lands and 2 fatal pushes on top of the deck. In that order. Craziness. Yeah, you want some? Come get some. Nope. He's leaving up mana. Can only mean removal. All right, Binding Mummy. So we don't want to just throw away our copter. Let's go after Nissa here. Vex. Fatal Push you. No tradesies. Okay, he's just going to do the blocks. Interesting. Saving the removal spell if he's got it. But next turn, if he somehow gums up the ground again, we'll just have to call him on it and throw our copter away. But let's see what he does. Maybe he just had nothing and I'm playing too cautiously again, but I think it makes sense. My life is the smuggler's copter. I'm clinging to it. Clinging to it. All right. So we got to hit this. We didn't draw either of our Never Returns or either of our Anguish Unmakings. We just got to go right at it. So, gang's all here. All right, everybody into the pool. Yeah, I know. I know, man, I know. Good for you. Guess he really hates that copter. But I had to make sure I got here. Now he has to have another removal spell to save, to keep the Nissa. But we got to worry about sweepers now. That's the new concern. Although, I guess we'd still have Vent, but Vent's not going to last long. There's the sweeper. It's like I've done this before. Caravan. Okay. Yep, going up again. Bad news all the way around, but I get another few turns to draw my cards that don't suck. There's one. I guess I can play this and make him throw away his plant. Leave a black and a white, thank you. Yep, He's still trying to play for that ultimate. Does tell me he's a little low on gas, but I am too. So we're kind of in our own handicap match here. I wish you'd shown up earlier. Then I might still have a copter. And here comes Soren. Great. Yeah. And he hits planar outburst. Sweet. How about never to return? Can I get... No, just more land. Just more land. That's what I need. I just took a land out of the deck, and as you see, the flooding, it just is absolutely relentless. It will not stop. Any game, if I play against any kind of a slower deck, I flood brutally. And Copter didn't really mitigate. Again, this is the hand I kept, though. Once again, guys, don't keep those hands. If you see me doing it, it's because I forgot what I tried to learn yesterday, and I need to learn it all over again, okay? So if you don't keep 5 land hands, don't keep 6 land hands. Consider not keeping 4 land hands. All right, that's enough of that. Not going to give him the satisfaction of fidgeting for an hour. Let's get one more. But that was definitely a better game. I just punted when I mulliganed, or didn't mulligan. Sorry about that. Here comes Jason of Forest. Interesting. This isn't Ixalan. What is going on here? Fugue. Fugue state? I don't know. He also left the house naked. Nobody gets the memo no more. There you go. This is what you want. You want your removal spell, your planeswalker, your creature, and your creature. That's like how you draw up every hand. That's a duel's hand to love. Now, if I could have a basic land, one basic land, I'd be very happy. But if this hand's a little slow, it's probably better than the average hand that's flooded or mana short, so I'll take it. Okay, did it. So we can play you to protect you. I mean, he's double green. That's not scary. But I'll feel really silly when a swamp comes down in a fatal push or a red comes down in a radiant flames. Oh yeah, we'll lead with you. And it is a retreat to Kazandu off an island. So ramp? Ooh, this could be saucy. I don't remember the last time I battled something like this. And presuming it is ramp, I think I just want to get the Crypt Breaker going? Or do I want... it's blue-green. Maybe getting Lily to ultimate's the right path. So let's try it. I mean, ramp decks don't always interact with planeswalkers. They're not always trying to put creatures on the board. I don't see white for cast out. I don't see black for never to return or anguish unmaking. Maybe we can just run this straight up the ladder. Ooh, nothing like a landfall enchantment and no landfall. Ugh. All right, get in there. Tap out for Kalitas. We got to be thinking counter, Bounding Crisis come to mind. So actually I think we're just gonna plus you. I'm gonna hold the Kalitas. And play a little more conservatively. Keep some options open. All right, no Bounding Crisis. Pass in turn again. Not good for him. For general match quality as well. The floods, man. It's the floodiest deck on Earth. I'm just gonna hold that back. The only thing that could happen here is like some kind of a spell shrivel to make me sad. And there's just no reason for it. I don't think so. I mean, trying to run him over faster. I think we got this anyway. There's a telling time. Okay, retreat gets going. Okay, so he found his other land, but he hasn't done anything with 3 lands the last couple turns, so I doubt he'll do anything with 2. So I think he's still way behind here, and I don't think he's going to have any effects for us whatsoever. I don't think so. All right, let's get in there. All right, Kalataz. Seven on Lily. It's looking good. It's looking too good. And what do you have? Another telling time? No. Disperse. Okay. So he's been holding a disperse. Interesting. Surely he must have another one up his sleeve, or I thought for sure he dispersed the Liliana. So I'm guessing there's another. Displacement wave. Ah. Okay. I see what's happening. I can see what's happening, and they don't have a clue. They'll fall in love, and here's the bottom line. Our trio's down to 2. Alright, let's set up the team. Although the Selfless Spirit, pretty marginal against massive bounce effects like Displacement Wave. It doesn't seem like he's going to have anything that deals damage to these. Uh-huh. Veggies. All right, his deck is starting to roll. We got to get down to business of killing him. Probably was a little too cautious. Gotta spike it up. All right. Making a zombie does the exact same thing as, let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Making a zombie is the same as attacking with the Crypt Breaker, so I may as well do that. Do I discard the land? Probably not. Not in this matchup. I don't think I want to discard the push, though. I could discard the Kalitas and get it back with Liliana. That's kind of a value play. And then I can still attack with a Shambling Vent. It's a roundabout way of doing things, but it's a things. Things are getting done. No, I can't attack with a Shambling Vent. I'm 1 off. My math. My bad math. Still okay. It's in like an okay-ish line. Let's get that land off our deck. Jeez. Unbelievable. The deck just lives to flood. It's ridiculous. We got Fog. Yeah, he might have Fog anyway. All right. You're at 8. Let's see if we can drain around Fog with our Servant. He's got red. So is this Radiant Flames? We've got Selfless Spirit. I'm guessing Geist Ramp, something of that nature, so we might see a Geist Blast. You could use it on Liliana, but Liliana's not doing that much if it's not going to get to Ultimate. More displacing. Yep, okay. You got it. Yeah, he doesn't want to bounce my Liliana this time. And the retreat returns. But you didn't draw land, so we're looking at 5 spells. I could set him at 4, and then I just need to... Like, the zombies can drain him out. I need like 3 zombies in hand to drain him out. Is that the good use of the turn? I mean, no, he'll just gain this life back. So I do have to care about the board position. So do we just put out the gang of ruffians again? I'm worried that if I don't play the Spirit, I'll get Radiant Flames. But I guess Liliana can just get something back. I definitely want the Servant out there for the drains. And then the Crypt Breaker. Yeah, we'll put him to the test on the Radiant Flames. If he's got it, yippee-ki-yay. But I'd feel so silly if he has it. So let's say he does. He wipes out those. I've still got this, and next turn I can play Kalitas Selfless Spirit. That's not that good. But I get to draw cards off this Crypt Breaker. Maybe that's a little consolation prize. And I'm just going to do it now in case there's a land. A land I can play. Yep, go figure. I'll keep it around at least. See if my opponent plays something I need to fatal push. Highly unlikely, but we can wait for it. And it is the renewal. Oh, life total's rising. Can we compete? Big things happening. All right, go get that black mana. Really need more zombies to play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that 20? Should I be drawing cards instead? I don't think so. I can make a zombie. I can exile. What needs to be exiled? Since there's 2 displacement waves, I guess the disperse. In case he does like Green Warden. I mean, I guess there's a chance I can find the other Never to Return and get rid of the other wave. So that's just better, I guess, because 1 disperse isn't likely to matter. I definitely want to put you out. 1, 2, 3, so we can draw an extra card. See if that costs us. But just do it now in case it's a land or something we'd rather play. Okay, another Servant. I want to play it, but I think getting Selfless Spirit on the board would be wiser. Just in case. Still maybe a Radiant Flames. I'm also thinking of that Ulamog a little. This doesn't do much about that, but Kozilek's Return? Maybe. He's at 12. How long can he keep this up? We know he's got spells in hand, so his whole deck's online. He should be able to do some pretty nutty things. There's the Green Warden. Dang it. Came a bit too early. Yep. And for 3 or for 2? For 3. All right, come on. We need some exile. Need that Anguish on Make. That's a decent card, though. Let's get him draining again. I can also try to set it up where if I can get this to die in combat with Kalitas on the battlefield, Definitely want you on the battlefield. One might wonder if I should stop playing around. We're just going to draw now. Actually, I don't have to play around Radiant Flames if I have the Lord of the Accursed on the field. Now I can do both. All right. Now I can do both. Down to 7. See if he can make that battlefield work. He stalled on mana. I played cautious. Made this harder than I should have. There it is. Here's the big guy. But can I still get through here? Depends if he has fog. I mean, he hasn't shown us a fog anywhere. Block, go to 6. Menace gives... You can only block one or the other. Man, would a Binding Mummy be clutch. But, let's see. 1, 2. Attack with all. He goes to 1. So I think I have to try to get a hit here. As I don't think putting him at 1 is going to do me a lot of good. And that's assuming there's no fog. Yeah, let's try to hit something. Binding Mummy? Oh, okay. Okay. Unbelievable. Can it get the job done, though? That's the question now. Need one more turn. Need one more turn. Too bad I didn't have a Binding Mummy in this game. Oh well. See if he has like Disperse Ulamog, if that's any good. Okay, here we go. Draw me my card, please. Make it a good one. Why wouldn't it be more land? All right. Whew. Okay. Bounce spells, fogs, all kinds of things. I could go for the Menace, but that doesn't matter if there's a fog. That doesn't matter if there's instant speed bounce spells. Can definitely do this. Can do this attack and see if we can get him to 1, but that doesn't play around a bounce spell. I want to just leave 3 zombies back, though, very badly. And we'll see. Because perhaps just drawing the card is good enough. So 1, 2, 3. So you. So I can discard, make one, draw. No, that doesn't do it. Screw it. What you got? What you got? Okay. Going deep. How many fogs in your deck? Leaves 2 green up. Draw 7. Over. Jesus. Ugh. Made that so hard. Even that last attack was shady. Should have been everything. Or should have left enough back to draw a card. I just feel like I'm not my solid magical self. So you can point out my mistakes if you like. Maybe I'll learn from them. Things we can learn today. Be more aggressive, dang it. I need to be more aggressive sometimes. That ramp game is a prime example. It's like I've been playing against too many counter spells, and now I'm overly cautious. Got to get over that. And the mulligans. This is 2 days in a row that I screwed that up, so we're going to write that right here in the notebook. No 5 land, 7 card hands. Now it's on paper. Hold myself to it on my not-to-do list. All right, but anyway, if maybe I can learn something, maybe you can learn something, or just be entertained. Thanks for coming. See you later.